The hardest competition you'll ever face is not a person next to you. It's not another man. The hardest opponent that you'll ever face, the hardest opponent that you'll ever go against is not another man. It's yourself. It's one man, it's you versus your own mind. It's the voice in your head, that you versus you battle that I always talk about. Like the battle that decides your life and what trajectory your life goes on, how your life goes, what kind of version of you become, happens right here. Happens in the mind. And every day it's the same fight. I've been there before. I struggle a lot with my thoughts. I struggle a lot with myself versus comfort, myself versus doubt, myself versus anxiety. And it's all up here. It's the toughest battle you ever gonna fight, bro. Like a lot of people think that success is about beating others. It's about being better than others. It's about getting to a higher level than others. But they don't know the real fight, the real battle, which is having to choose between being disciplined or being lazy. Courage versus fear, focus versus distractions or temptations, faith versus doubt. That's the real battle. It's you versus your own mind. And if you can control your mind, if you can control your thoughts, if you can master that, you can control your life. You'll become unstoppable. You feel like you can do anything in this world because you have the ability to win that you versus you battle every single day. Like your mind is going to try to protect comfort all the time. And as we know on this channel, bro, comfort does nothing for you at all. Like your mind is naturally going to try to push you towards comfort, towards easy dopamine through temptations, towards safety, towards avoiding pain, avoiding the hard times. And that's why your mind tells you to skip the gym today. Your mind tells you to just start tomorrow. Your mind tells you that you're not ready. Your mind tells you that people will judge you. And I can go on and on about the lies that the enemy tries to make up in your mind to hold you back from who you're meant to be, to stop you from the goals you have, to stop you from the dreams you have, to stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. Like your mind is always going to choose comfort no matter what. Always. But your discipline that you've built over time has to choose growth. Your discipline has to choose faith. Your discipline has to choose focus, courage, consistency, not laziness, not fear, not distractions, not doubt. Like you got to win the battle against your mind. Because at the end of the day, bro, that self-doubt that you feel is always going to be the loudest voice. Always. I'm speaking from experience. I'm the type of person that sometimes will doubt myself a lot because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to go on in my life. I have no control over that. So a lot of times I doubt myself and tell myself that things might not work out or things might not go my way. Like a lot of dreams people have, they don't die because of other people. They don't die because of the external forces. They die because people can't win the battle here. They doubt themselves too much. They die because people's internal dialogue is, I'm not good enough. Someone else is better. What if I fail? What if I don't make it? What if I make a mistake? What if I do wrong? Like I said, I've been there before. But I'm blessed enough now to be in a position where I don't let these thoughts control me anymore. I control the thoughts. So the self-doubt, bro, that I'm not good enough, that someone else might be better, the what if I fail? The only way to get over those things is through action. Like confidence is built through action. Good thoughts is built through action. It's not just gonna happen. Like you gotta keep promises to yourself. Like that doubt that you're feeling right now, that doubt that you're hearing can only get quieter when your actions get louder. When you move. When you take the first step. When you don't just sit there and allow the thoughts to eat you up. And I know that's easier said than done. Told y'all before, I'm a big overthinker, huge. But it gets to a point where I overthink so much that I force myself to just get up, take action. And whatever it is I'm overthinking about, just get up and do it. And when I get up and do it, those thoughts get quieter. The doubt gets quieter. The anxiety gets quieter. The overthinking gets quieter. But this just isn't a one-time battle though, bro. It's a daily war. It's a daily fight. You versus your mind. One man versus his own mind. It's every day. You got to be disciplined with it every day. You got to be consistent every day. You got to win this battle against yourself every single day. Whether that be waking up early, whether that be working and showing up even when you don't feel like it, whether that be saying no to distractions, saying no to temptations, whether that be staying consistent even when the applause is not there. Staying consistent when nobody sees what you're doing. Showing up when nobody sees what you're doing. Putting work in when nobody sees what you're doing. Like the man who does that often wins the battle against himself. That man's getting 1% better every day, no matter what. No matter what his mind tells him. No matter how much doubt he might feel, how much anxiety he might feel, how many times the enemy tries to attack him, he still gets up and shows up. He still gets up and put the work in. That's the man who defeats his mind. That's the man who wins the you versus you battle. So you got to train your mind just as much as you train your body. Just as much as you go to the gym and you work out, you got to work out up here too. How do you do that? You train your mind through discipline, through prayer, through faith, through journaling, reflection, through going through hard times. Hard times are needed. Failure is needed. Because without those things, how do you expect to grow up here? How do you expect to grow spiritually? How do you expect to grow physically? I told y'all before, and I stand on this, bro. Failure is a learning opportunity. Hard times are a learning opportunity for you to grow, for you to adapt, for you to learn different ways to adapt. Like failure isn't the end, bro. Failure is just not failure. It's an opportunity for you to learn. Transformation in life begins up here. You can do anything physically, but if you're not right up here, how do you expect to maintain those things? That's how transformation begins, is if your mind. You got to train your mind, bro. You can't just train your body. You got to be strong here. Because at the end of the day, bro, somebody with a weak mind is going to quit. When things get hard, when things get tough, when things don't go their way, weak-minded people give up. Weak-minded people quit. But a trained mind, a strong mind, a good mindset, a renewed mindset adapts. It learns, it grows, no matter what life might throw at them, no matter what they might go through, no matter how many setbacks they experience, they adapt to them. They keep moving, no matter what. And that can be you, bro. But you got to train your mind as much as you train anything else. Because the man who conquers himself, the man who conquers his own mind, the man who wins the you versus you battle every day is the man who wins in life. All the time. Like you don't got to beat everyone else. You don't got to compete with everybody else. You got to compete with yourself. You got to compete with the man in the mirror. You got to compete with the person you were yesterday, a week ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. That's who you're competing with every day. Becoming a better version of you. Becoming 1% better. It's the only competition you need, bro. That's it. Because if you can master your emotions, if you can control your habits, if you can stay consistent, if you can stay disciplined, if you can think clearly under pressure, you're already ahead of most people. Like the competition with other people is going to take care of itself if you just compete with yourself every day. If you try to better yourself every day, if you try to be 1% better every day, everything else is going to take care of itself. The external battles are going to take care of themselves. So stop focusing so much on competing with other people and just compete with yourself every day. Compete with your mind every day. Try to be better than you were yesterday. Compete with the man in the mirror. And everything else is going to work out how it's supposed to work out. Because like I said, the man who conquers himself, the man who can win the battle against himself is just unstoppable. They're not worried about anything else. They're not worried about everybody else. Just worried about bettering themselves, mastering themselves, conquering themselves. So the biggest battle in your life is happening right here. Right here. Not the person next to you, not the person beside you, but it's internal. That's the biggest battle. One man versus his own mind. And if you win that battle in your mind, if you win that battle up here, everything else gets easier, bro. Simple as that. The world gets easier. But it's you versus your mind every single day. And you got to choose who wins. You got to choose who comes out on top. Can't let the enemy win, bro. Can't let your mind win. You got to win. You do. One man, one mind, one decision you make every day. Who's going to win that battle today? I hope it's you. But you got to do the right things in order to win that battle. It's on you, bro. There's no external battle you got to win. It's right here. Everything's right here. But I know you can win that battle, so go do it. Starting right now, starting today, and every day going forward. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. We're with 900 subs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next one.